And this is for Scorpio sun, moon, and ascendant. And did you know that the Scorpio is considered the snake in the native tradition? It is. A lot of people are super afraid of snakes, would you say? And I would say a lot of people are intimidated as well by Scorpios. That energy is quite intense, quite intense. And the snake sheds their skin, right? And then they sort of grow into this bigger body, and they get ready to move forward, to upgrade, type of a thing. One of the things I notice about Scorpios is they are not afraid to shed their truth, to shed what they're thinking, to shed their honesty, to shed their kindness, to shed their view of things. And even if it hurts or stings a bit, they're going to share their truth. So I see that as sort of a shedding of how they feel, right? This kind of the shedding of honesty, of opinions, of ideas, shedding old ways as they learn, as they grow forward in their new understanding of something they learned. They are really capable of hurting too, though, with their truth. So the one thing we kind of hope that the Scorpio will add a little couth or a little bit of kindness or compassion to their sharing, so the truth doesn't hurt quite as much, right? But the Scorpio is very close to the earth. It is a water and earthy energy, sort of seeking somehow what it needs, and it's following signs and signals that will bring it to its destination. So it's a very observant energy. It's willing to capture what it is it wants and hold on to it quite tightly, intensely. We even just think of the way a snake would grab its prey and bring it in. And so I think I love Scorpios, and that being a Scorpio moon, I really understand that energy, but it is intense, and it can be very difficult to work with Scorpio. But overall, I got to tell you, I have found Scorpio energy to be very loyal, to be very loving, and I think the snake energy is coming from the heart. Like, we use snake medicine to heal the heart. So I think, it is a sign that can be very healing to others, very loving to others. It can heal the heart, and even though the truth may be difficult, it might be the very thing needed to heal a broken heart, for instance. So I think you're going to find a lot of Scorpio people involved in healing work, especially with difficult people. So the Scorpio energy is going to be willing to work with the very, very dark energies, addictive personalities, or abused personalities. They're going to have a real sense and understanding to deal with people who have, especially SA, especially anybody who is dealing with SA. Scorpio can be very helpful to them because they have the strength to hear it. They have the strength to listen to the stories and to not show their emotion around it in order to support the person sharing. So they're also, not only do they shed, but they listen to others shed. So this is the aspect of snake that we see in Scorpio, sun, moon, and ascendant. Okay, the snake in the native tradition. All right, so let's look at the whole month of April for the Scorpio. Let's see what we have for them. Oh, this is nice. Ooh. I think you're spinning your wheels. That's the way to put it. I think you're spinning your wheels, and you're starting to, I'm going to say, maybe get irritated even with yourself, because you have where you really want to be. I'm going to say that Scorpio's in this position this month to make a change, but not super certain as to which direction. Or someone in their path is standing in their way firmly, or they want someone to join them, but that person can't. Something like that, okay? Could reflect on where you're living, how you're living, or even where you're living in the world. Maybe there's a change or something you've been thinking about, but you're going to have to sacrifice something in order to get to that place, okay? If you're in a relationship, maybe it's that person who has to make the sacrifice. But it does look like it could entail a move, or this is maybe the month that you're going to be thinking about, where you're going to move or how you're going to move, or something to do with the move. So if you have already moved, then this might be something that you want to make a change, or maybe you don't really like where you moved and you need to make a change. Something, okay, in that field, in that area. And like I said, there'll have to be some kind of sacrifice, or maybe someone already sacrificed, and April's proving not the best month because of it. But I do see the months coming to be much better. But if you're living in a relationship with someone who has had some difficulties, let's say, they should be seeing a counselor. I do see this, it would be needed. And you can't be the counselor for them. And I know that Scorpios are capable of it, quite capable of counseling. But I would say you need to step back and let somebody else do that, okay? I think that would be a good idea. You need to get more involved in some things from the past that you love. So maybe some trips to see family, or family come and see you. I think that'll help a little bit. So counseling, family connections, I think just getting back into some old rhythms, stuff like that's going to fix some things and make things feel better, okay? That's going to certainly help. You do need to get more involved with those that you love. So maybe April's going to be you talking it all out and trying to figure out what would help and what would make you feel better. And in the coming months from there, you'll probably put something together that works for you. I do see some financial situations that you don't have as much as you need to do what you want. That's what I'm seeing. And that's annoying you. That's annoying you. That's an undercurrent of annoyance, okay? And so you might feel a little trapped in a situation, and that is where some of the irritation might be coming from. But finances in the coming days, I mean, you have opportunities. There will be some opportunities for you to make more money. Maybe your taxes are going to... I see more money going out, and that's probably taxes at this time. And that's going to piss you off. So it's like the only little bit of money you have, you're spending now on taxes, right? If you are not in a love affair, I do see the possibilities stirring this month. That's kind of nice. Not in a love affair, Scorpio. Check it out. Look around you. I do see possibilities. I see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn stimulating the area. Now they may have some fire energy around them too. Maybe they're really energetic, and see some really good vibes around you if you're single. So pay attention to the possibilities out there. Now you may not want to get involved or commit at this point in time, and that's okay. You can still have some fun this month, right? Still have some fun, make some new friends, get out there, share your beautiful self with others. I do like what I'm seeing. Remember what I said about counseling for someone that you love. If you're involved with someone, if you're in a relationship, or if you just broke up even, and you still love that person and still care about that person, I'm going to say somebody needs some counseling here. And it could be the two of you going together in order to help fix the relationship. And I'm going to say it's worth it, okay? I am seeing cards indicating that it's worth it. It's worth the work. So if you've been wondering, is this person worth the work? You might be feeling like you don't want to put the work in and it's just overwhelming, but wouldn't it be just as hard to get a new partnership going? So, I think it's worth you taking a good look at putting that energy into it. Some little more grace, a little more kindness, a little more charity, I think is going to go a long, long way. So if you're in a relationship that's kind of struggling right now, I really think the potential for sorting it out is there, okay? So I am told to tell you to consider it. And if it comes up, go with it. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Now, definitely, if you have broken up with someone, you're going to be telling me to go fuck myself, and I get that. But it still might come up. And I'm not saying you should go back necessarily, but there's healing in it. So consider it, at least in counsel, talking to the counselor about it, okay? At least for you, that much would be helpful. So if you have had any struggles in love, either your person needs counseling or you need counseling because of it, or the two of you need counseling to get over it, okay? If you're single and all is well, this could be a very interesting month because there's lots of opportunities that will come your way. So keep your eyes and ears open, and I think some fun will be shed on you. I hope you like that. Definitely. I think this month you're going to be feeling more disciplined than normal, right? I do. And I think that you're going to take on more technology and maybe, try to make that work for you so you're not having to work quite so hard. And you may very well put yourself through a health regimen, because it looks as if you haven't been feeling super, super perfect, and maybe you're just wondering if you're burning the candle at two ends, which you probably are. So look at your health and see what you can do. Maybe it's just a matter of taking vitamins and sort of eating properly, that type of a thing. And if you get an instinct that something isn't right, check it out, because I'm going to say your instincts are damn good. Very, 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 very good. Okay? So keep up that connection with spirit.